All right, it's another Thursday night. The Lord blessed us with another week, and hopefully you thanked Him for that, because I do every day when I wake up. But we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're just gonna poke some fun at DC, and then we're gonna give away some books. We got a lot of books right here to give away. They are very informative, guys. Let me tell you, you need to have a prepping library. If you don't have one, you need to start putting one together. And tonight would be a good time to start with one of these. So let's see who we got with us tonight. Patriot Ordnance was first. There we go. Who else? Debbie Jones. We got together this week. Yeah, we had lunch, had a great time, programmed some radios. A lot of fun. Hopefully you tested that radio when you got home to see if it would hit that repeater down there where you live. If it didn't, get back with me. We got some more options we can use. Michelle Jay's with us. There we go. From Tennessee. I might be heading up your way this summer. Go visit family. If I do, I'd like to meet you somewhere along the way. That would be a lot of fun. Metal Textiles with us. Yeah. Who else we got down here? A Deo. Thank you so much. Are you still in Miami? Hello to all. It's Jeffrey. Jeffrey's checking in. All right, it's Jeffrey. Come on down. Come on down. Who else we got down here? Happy to see you's in the house. Sports Mobile 83 wants to say hello to the entire OP Nation. That's pretty cool right there. Part of the Iowa crowd. There we go. Janet Neese.
We're on the big screen.
Yeah, on the big screen. Thank you so much for putting us on the big screen tonight. You got to look at my ugly mug and life size. There's Carrie. West Coast Carrie is with us. There we go. Thank you so much. Grit and Grace is here. Tammy Joe, one of my cheerleaders, one of the originals right there. David T is here. Yeah. Remember, if you have a question, put it in all caps, guys, so I can try to catch it here. Lady Prepper will catch it over there. So come on down. There's Rural, my man. Sorry I missed you last night, buddy. I sure am. Had a long day yesterday, and I kind of crashed early, but I caught you this morning. Caught the replay with commercials. All 1 hour and 1 minute, I think it was, if I remember right. But thank you so much, buddy. There's Nishka. Nishka's with us. All right. Man, we got a good bunch here. STP's with us right there. Right there, folks, is a superstar. Go over and check out her channel. Go over and check out Rural, too. I'm usually there on Wednesday night with him because we have a bunch of fun with him, folks. So go over and check out both of those channels. Demo Man Don's back. There we go. Yeah, who else we got down? Hard for me to see this screen. Y'all know that. Kathy C. and the Iowa crowd. There's the rest of the Iowa crowd right there. Yeah. Wanda Landry. Yeah, there we go. Linda Farrow, my girl. Right there's another one of the original cheerleaders right there. J1's in the house. Man, we got a good bunch tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Come on down. Who we got down here? Who's this? Teresa Buchanan is new. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want one of those wrenches, come on back 2 more times. Show up 3 times on the live stream, you get a wrench. Appreciate you being here tonight. It looks like you're from Rural's crowd. He's got a good bunch of folks over there. That's for sure. Who else we got here? Let me see. Come on down. Oh, K-Tier Pack is back.
That's Christy.
Yeah, that's Christy. Thank you so much. Yeah, you saw my girl today, I think, right? Was it today or yesterday?
Wednesdays.
Wednesday?
Next
Yeah,
Wednesday's
yesterday.
my last one.
Oh, okay. All right. Katie's back with us. Yeah. Come on down. Who else we got down here? If I miss you during this roll call, folks, I do apologize. Try my best to see everybody here. There's the farmer.
Rural's vouching for Teresa.
Yeah, I'm sure she's a good one, buddy. If she's on your channel, I know she's
There
a
you
good
go.
one. Absolutely. Yeah.
No, she said she's been here a couple of times. She usually catches the replay. So she.
Oh, on the replay?
Yeah,
All
so
right.
she's been here.
I appreciate that very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very much. But tonight we're just going to pretty much just make fun of what's going on in D.C. That's about it. It's been a madhouse. We got a lot of material to work with. I can't cover it all, but I'm going to hit the high points. And then we're going to give away some of these books. I know I said I was going to give you away something tactical. I ordered it. It didn't come in.
It's probably in China.
Yeah, it's probably coming out of China. Probably stuck on a ship somewhere in
Right.
port over in Beijing or
It's
somewhere.
one
I
of those
don't know.
container ships they turned around.
Yeah, but we will get it and we will give it away. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's really awesome. But yeah, we're going to give away some books for sure. Believe me, you're going to want these books. But let's get on with it right here. Yeah, right there. There you go. Did you know if you voted for Donald Trump, you're a racist that wants to destroy the country before you would want to vote for a black woman? How about that?
For shame.
Yeah, you're just a racist. That's all there is to it. This guy right here, I think he's some Ivy League professor, and he said that's why Kamala lost, and we deserve for our country to be destroyed now because we didn't vote for a black woman. It's that simple. It don't matter she was an idiot and we didn't like her ideas, which she didn't have any.
You say, what were they?
Yeah, her platform was I hate Trump. That's it. And that's what they're still that's all they have. It's ridiculous. We're going to get into that in just a few minutes. And then our boy Tim Walz, Mr. Soldier Man, college football coach, who was exposed for being a liar about both of those stories. He decided he wanted to have a Veterans Day at the Capitol on Wednesday in his state. And they just, when he walked in, they booed him, burned him, called him a liar, said he was, he stole valor. He just, and he tried his best to make an event out of it, but it all fell apart because everything about him's fake. And I'm going to tell you one bunch you really don't want to mess with. That's veterans. Because they will call you out in a heartbeat and they don't care. So that didn't go over very well. But hey, that's just remnants of, you not voting for Kamala. He would be the vice president right now if you weren't a racist. That's what that college professor said. But hey, who am I? I'm just a redneck sitting here, spouting off my opinions on things. But hey, no, on this one, no. I would say I could be wrong, but no, I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
No. She was an idiot. There's no way she could have been president. And thank goodness, they didn't put the fix in this time like they did last time around and get her in there. That surprised me. I really thought they'd fix that election like they did the last one. So it surprised me that they didn't, but
it's too big to fix.
What else happened this time? Here we go. Our main man, Barack Obama. He's defending the colleges that are supporting the Israeli hating students. He thinks that they should be able to violently attack these students and let them live in fear and threaten them on campus. He says that's just their First Amendment right to be able to do that. But what do we expect out of him? I mean, we knew he was a muzzrat. If you didn't know that, then duh, surprise. He
looks
is
awful cozy right there.
Yeah, they do. Look at that. Look at those two. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A Kenyan and a Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
On that one, no, I'm right again. I'm not wrong. And what we got going right here? Our boy Schiff, Adam Schiff. Here we go. This was beautiful. This guy is a clown. He has no conscience. He's not very smart at all. He goes on TV and he says that Donald Trump should stop the tariffs because it's hurting the country. And then when Trump stopped the tariffs, he said they need to be investigated for stopping the tariffs. Where do they come up with this? How do you get logic? How are you that dumb? I mean, this guy is a joke. And he could only be elected in California, I think. I don't know. There's maybe Illinois and New York. They might elect him there too.
It's pretty sad.
But you know, when he gets up in front of the nation on what's that? Face the Depressed or whatever it
Meet
was.
the press.
Meet the Depressed. Yeah. He sits there and talks about how Trump, don't need to start this war, this trade war, and these tariffs and stuff, and he should stop and shouldn't do it. And then when he stops and doesn't do it, then he wants him investigated for insider trade. You can't make these people happy. They're ridiculous. It's like dealing with children. It's like dealing with little spoiled children. I forgot who it was that said, at the heart of every liberal, there's a spoiled child. I can't remember who said that, but I do remember
True
seeing.
story.
Yeah. But that's just proof of it right there. But that's just one of the things that happened this week that was ridiculous. A few of the things, I should say. I made a couple of comments here, but the best one was, I think the best. No, I can't beat Schiff. That was a good one. That's probably the best one, was Schiff's stupidity. But then the Supreme Court tried to top that, but I don't think they did. They said that the Trump administration couldn't exclude AP from the press poll over their, I guess you'd say, ideology, because they are, an actual press representative. But then they turned right around and said the AP don't have a right to be there. So Trump don't have the right to exclude them, but they don't have the right to be there. You want to make sense out of that for me, please? Shoot me an email.
Yeah, you were scratching your head that day.
Yeah. Shoot me an email and explain that one to me. I think he does have the right to exclude anybody he wants to. That's the White House. Press pool is invited there. Like they said, they don't have a right to be there. So they are there by the invitation of the President of the United States, and he can invite whoever he wants to. He can not invite whoever he wants to. I don't know where they come across this logic. But hey, I've had a lot of questions about the Supreme Court lately, especially, after that, I can't remember which vote it was, where Barrett voted against Donald Trump. And it was something so simple.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Anyway.
Somebody help us out. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was just, it's just been ridiculous how the Supreme Court's been ruling lately. But we know, I think they have a sex tape on Amy Coney Barrett. And I think John Roberts, he might be a closet queen. I don't know. They got something on him too. But there's something going on there.
Voted like 7 out of 8 times.
Yeah, 7 out of 8 times she voted against the administration. Yeah.
That might be off by 1 or 2, but it was
hey, that's just that's Washington. let's just get right down to it. That's Washington. They play the game on a level we can't comprehend because we're not that ruthless, and we're not that dirty, and that's what they are. That's what all of them are. But hopefully, this thing will shuffle out. She voted against him on deporting the gang members.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Here she is. She was appointed by Donald Trump, and she don't support him deporting murderers and robbers and rapists and child molesters and, hey.
Well, she looked at him like she was shooting daggers at the speech he gave.
But hey, maybe, like I said, they got something on her. There's no way anybody with any common sense. We know the liberals are idiots. We know that. The members on the Supreme Court that are liberals, they're dumb. I'll never forget when I can't remember who it was that went up against some First Amendment issue, and then Justice Brown said, "Well, that's like the First Amendment restricts the government." Duh. Really? You think so? She's an idiot. The District of Criminals. There you go, right there. All right, Craig made it. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it.
You got to tell him the quote of the week from John Kennedy.
I can't remember it. It was kind of complicated. What was it?
It wasn't complicated at all. He goes, the reason they have instructions on on the shampoo bottle is for AOC.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She's the reason there's
Yeah.
directions on the shampoo bottle. Oh my god.
AOC.
That's the quote.
She's
of the
really
week.
been kind of quiet this week, though. She really has.
Yeah, because she's probably upset with him. I don't know. That was so funny.
But hey, it's a clown show. It's becoming a clown show. And all of this stuff with these tariffs. If the Democrats were smart, they would have got on board with Trump because they're the ones that loved tariffs in the past. The Democrats loved the idea of tariffing other countries until Donald Trump did it. And now all of a sudden it's a bad thing. They should have jumped on board right away and said, hey, he's finally seeing things our way. And use that to their benefit. But no, if Trump did it, it's bad. It's that simple. I had a social media post by a friend of mine. I think it was on Tuesday. He was talking about how bad all of this is and how it's going to ruin the country. And they even said, 5 or 6 years from now, it might be a good thing, but that's not helping my bank account now. That's the way liberals think. It's about right now. It's about right here. They don't think beyond the end of their nose. That Pinball Prepper came up with that one, and that's right. They don't think beyond this right here. That's all they look at is right now and what affects them. They don't care about the country. They don't give a damn about the country. They're not going to come together on anything to improve our nation if Donald Trump proposes it or he enacts it. They're not going to do it. It's that simple. We're this close. I've said before, if we get into a civil war, how are you going to know who to fight? Where are the battle lines drawn? But we're getting this close. They keep pushing it and pushing it. I think they want it. Well, this is going to be one of those cases where they're going to wish, they didn't get what they asked for. Because if it does happen, it ain't going to be pretty. And they're not going to win. It's that simple. I mean, they don't even know which bathroom to use. How in the hell are they going to fight a battle?
We'll know who they are. They'll all be holding signs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We hate America.
Right.
Boom.
Oh my God.
It'll be that simple. All right.
So sad.
Before we get into this book giveaway, I wanted to mention something to you guys. I got with Deb and Rob this week. Programmed those radios for them, like I told you. There's a link down below down there where you can click on this radio package and go to Amazon and get it at a discounted price. And I'm gonna tell you what, guys, these radios are awesome. If I didn't believe in them, I wouldn't have two of them right there. They sent me one to test, and then I bought another one for Lady Prepper. I said, these are going to be our primary radios from now on. But this is what you get in that package. You get 3 antennas. You get the whip, the standard antenna, and the stubby. You get the radio with the belt clip, 2 batteries. You get 2 batteries with this thing. You get your charging cradle and your cable to charge charge everything. And you get your headphones with a microphone built in. That is a tremendous package for that price.
And what is the name of it? I can't see on the
It's
picture.
TID Radio.
Okay.
TID Radio.
Okay.
Just click on that link down there in the description box.
Oh, okay.
You cannot beat that price on this radio.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how well it performed. Now, it's a radio that can go from ham to GMRS in one radio. But there's a little problem with that, and I'm going to do a video on that. You guys didn't see me this week doing any videos because I'm kind of burned out, honestly. I mean, I came to a point where I said, okay, am I going to do some videos and not do a live stream, or am I going to do a live stream and just let the week go? I decided to come on here with y'all because I like doing this. I like being with you guys. I mean, I love being with you guys. I love Thursday night. All the input you guys put in here. I don't get to see it all, that's for sure. But I do watch the replay tomorrow morning when all of the comments are available for me to see. But I do watch it. So what you got?
Carrie asked if that radio gets the Weather Channel.
Yes, it will get the local weather channel in your area. I actually programmed Deb's radio to get the local weather in her area. It's different than my area here. And I programmed that for her. Yes, it will. If you got any questions about that's right. That's right. It's a good price, $44.17. Damn good price, guys. But just if you want to Google what your what ham frequency is in your area, it'll tell you, and you can just pop it right into that radio, or you can put it into those Baofeng radios. I got my Baofeng up there. Both of them have the weather programmed in them, where I can just go to, I think it's channel 5 on both of my radios.
Earl says you need to join him for a live stream to reignite the flame.
Hey, yeah.
Haven't done that in a while.
Hey, let's do that. Let me know. I mean, I'll be glad to join you guys. You know that, or I got to get you over here. I got your T-shirt. I got your T-shirt ordered. I got the logos ordered. Debbie's actually getting the logos for us to be put on there. So as soon as I get that, it's coming at you, brother. You wear the same size I do. That made it easy. But those radios, if you didn't see my review on those radios, go over and check the channel out. I went 3 miles out and used that radio at ground level in my hand. And it's a 10-watt radio on ham. It's only 5 watts on GMRS. But the GMRS worked kind of okay. A lot of static, but it worked. But when I went over to the ham frequency and tried it out, boom, it rocked.
Like a telephone. It was clear.
Yeah, it rock and rolled. It was just like being on the phone. Yeah, absolutely. But you need those comms, guys. Well, I say number 4. Comms is number 4. Food, water, and defense. Then communications. You got to have it. It's that simple.
Hurricane season's coming.
Yeah, hurricane season's coming. The great thing about these radios here in Florida is our SARNet. If you're in Florida, our SARNet system, which is the State Amateur Radio Network, that's owned by the state. And when we're under a state of emergency, the state does live updates every 15 minutes. All you have to do is dial in one of those SARNet repeaters and bam, you got it. You hear the news before the news hears it. That's what that does. Mm-hmm. But let's get on and give some stuff away here. Let's give away some books. Come over here, baby.
Are you going to watch it or I need to bring this?
I'll watch it over here. A very rare appearance by Lady Prepper. How about that?
I know, I'm real, you guys. I'm real. Do you actually hear me shaking my head at him? I was just wondering, because I do that a lot from my little spot over there. I'm just kidding.
All right.
All right. So what's your plan here on your...
Which book do you want to give away
We're going to
first?
start with, you have pictures of our square foot
I
garden.
have a square foot garden picture right there.
A few years ago, I took a class at our agricultural center that we have here in Orlando, and this was the Mel Bartholomew square foot gardening was the gentleman that he didn't give it, but this was the information that we used. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, square foot garden. It's really simple to do. And you just showed the picture, right?
Yep.
That's our backyard.
That is our backyard. That's a great garden you got going there.
Yeah. These are used books, guys. So yeah, there might be little dents and stains on them, but they're loved. And I'm just thinning out our books. We have so many. And so I'm finding multiples to share with you all. So, all right. Instructions on how to give it away.
Right. Let's give this book away. All right.
Use the word square.
Now we're going to use the word book A.
Oh, okay.
Just type in the comments. If you want this book, type in book A. I want to give you guys a minute or so to type that in there if you want this book. We're going to pay the postage on it. Everything's free. You just got to type it in the comments there, book A. There's one right there, 2.
Yeah, this guy's like the guru of square foot gardening. It gives you all kinds.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not case sensitive.
Nope.
If it's book A in small case or, capital, it doesn't matter. So we're going to do that. There we go.
Got a few.
Yeah, we got a few there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do it. We got a few right there that's interested. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this up here. Oh, let me share this screen.
Spin the wheel.
And it's a giveaway tool. There we go. All right, there it is. All right, now we're going to spin this and see who wins. All right. Here we go. And it looks like the winner is Lynn Stalker. All right.
All right.
All right, Lynn, you're going to get that book. You know what you got to do. Shoot me an email. Let me put my email address in there for those folks that might not know it. It's down at the bottom of the screen now. So there we go. You're going to get that book, Lynn
Okay.
Stalker.
So one winner per night. So Lynn sit out of this one. So the next one is going to be cooking related. Again, I have so many cookbooks. It's crazy. But you might want to think too, when you go looking for cookbooks, if you go into thrift stores or yard sales or whatever, if you find the older cookbooks, they have basic ingredients. It's things that you might have in your pantry. So some of those really old cookbooks, like my mom's cookbook that she had when I was a kid, you read that and the ingredients are really good. But this book is Meals in a Jar. And it's basically just different ways to put meals that you can preserve. So it's kind of a canning jar. But when you can this, it's a whole meal per jar.
Our friend Jerry Wilson, he hadn't been here in a while, but he used this book to store. I can't count the number of meals that he put away.
Stuff.
But
a lot of good info in here.
There were probably, if not thousands, I know hundreds of meals that he put away in a jar.
Yeah, he did a lot.
And this is the book that he used to do that. He recommended this to us, and that's why we have it. But we're going to give that away. So Cooking for Fun joined us. All right. Thank you very much. Want to give you a shout out there. Bill Kilmer's in the house too. He joined us. Thank you so much, sir. But if you're interested in this book, type in the comments, Book B. Book B. All right. It's not case sensitive, and we'll get it out to you. We do our mailings on Mondays, so it will be shipped out on Monday. Put
Meals in a Jar.
Book B in the comments. Looks like we have a couple of 2 or 3 here that's interested in that.
Yeah.
Kathy C. There we go. Grits and Grace is on board. This is an awesome book, guys.
Yeah, it's got a lot of cool stuff.
It's got a lot of cool stuff in it. And, you know, when you can just put all your food in a mason jar and take it out and prepare it within minutes, that's what this does for you.
Yeah, these books are tried and true too. So if you don't win, I mean, it's even a reference that if you want to order a book on Amazon or something, you know.
Okay, let's do
here we
it
go.
again.
Book B.
Yeah, let's give it away. We got Book B. We're going to start collecting names. We got 15 entries, and we're going to draw. Oh, it didn't pop up there. Hang on. Come on. Bring it up here. There we go. No, that's not it. That's it. There we go. Cooking for Fun won that one.
All right.
Sorry, we had that little glitch there, guys.
Didn't get to see all the names roll.
Yeah, we didn't get to see them all pop up, but they were there, believe me. That was my mistake.
All right, send us an email with your address.
Yeah.
So we know where to send it.
Shoot me that email with your address, and we'll get it out to you, like I said, on Monday at the latest. Maybe we'll get it out earlier. I'm not sure, but
Got something dropping down there.
that's all right. We got that.
Okay, the next topic is homesteady stuff. It's chicken in every backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken in every yard. So this is a pretty good thick book, if you can see. It's not too thin, but it's got everything you need to have backyard chickens. So if you're interested in starting a backyard chicken coop, this has got a lot of information in it. And if you actually end up doing it, we've had chickens in our backyard for 12 years. So I'm, happy to answer questions or give you tips on how to do the coop, all that kind of stuff. But this is really a good, just comprehensive chicken book.
Nothing like free eggs, guys.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Absolutely.
And our old freeloader laid an egg this morning, a nice little blue egg. She hadn't laid in a year.
Yeah, we had one that hadn't laid in a year, and she finally put one out for us.
He told her he's going to cook her, and she laid an egg.
Yeah, I think when I sat out there and ate that chicken leg the other day, that had something to do with it. Hey, you got it, Book C. That's what we're looking
There,
for.
Book C.
There you go. They're already ahead of us. There you go. Book C. All right, put it in there if you're interested in this book. We're going to give it away. All right.
Yeah, we've kind of mastered the chicken coop, and sometimes the square foot garden's mastered and sometimes it's not. Mother Nature's finicky.
Yep.
But again, if you have questions on either of those topics, I will try to help you out. So
There we go. All right.
Okay, spin her out.
Let me get it done here. So let me choose a stream. That's this one right here, and we're ready to go. Let me put a share up here like I failed to do last time. Let's share that giveaway tool. Let's share that, and let's go with it.
Here we go.
And we're going to draw. There we go. There's the names. They're rocking and rolling. And the winner is
Debbie
Debbie Jones.
Jones.
All right. I think we can save the postage on that one.
Right.
Yeah, I'll get that to her the next time we have lunch.
All right, you got it, Debbie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unless
the
you want,
last one is a monster book.
unless you want it before then, we'll mail it to you, but we'll get it to you for
We're
sure.
going into the medical field now. I try to be a little diverse on the books, and I've got more. We can do this once a month. We'll give away books or something. I had 2 of these from 2 different schools. This is the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons Complete Home Medical Guide. This thing,
What?
are we on screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is a monster. So I hopefully I can carry it to the library. I mean, to the post office and mail it, but it's just got everything you can imagine. If you got an ailment, you got something going on, it's in here. It's a great resource.
That is an awesome
It's a good
resource.
medical resource. I think everybody should have, if not this one, something in your house that you have in writing, because
Yeah.
if you lose the internet and you're in trouble, this is something that
In
can
a
help
grid
out.
down situation, when you need a medical reference, that's it right there,
And
guys.
we had 2 of them, and they're about the same size. So like
Yeah.
I say, I'm trying to thin things out. So
Yeah,
here we go.
we're thinning out the duplicates that we have. You know what you need to put in there? Book D, Delta, book D. There you go. And this is probably honestly the best one of the bunch. I mean, those others over there are good informative books, but when it comes to an off-grid situation, when things have gone sideways and you got a medical emergency, this right here is the thing, guys. I'm telling you. So let's get in there. Book D. Who wants Book D? Book
Yeah,
D.
there's a lot of entries, it looks like. Yay.
So let's get over here and share this again. All right. Share that screen with the giveaway tool. Share. And Book D is going to go to the winner. So here we go. We're going to make that drawing right there. There we go. And it is Carrie, all the way out there in the great state of
little cousin
Washington.
Carrie.
All right. Way out there in Washington.
Yay.
Yeah, she won a radio before, too,
I
I
think
think.
so, yeah. All right, I'll get those out to you guys on Monday. Thanks. And maybe
right.
once a month, I've still got more that I'm willing to share.
And
So,
you're willing to share?
willing to share.
All right,
Well,
you
I'm
are
pretty
willing to
stingy
share.
with my books. We have a big library though. There's only so much information that I'll ever be able to use. It's like my craft projects. I have to live long enough to finish them all. So
Yeah.
I have to live long enough to use all these books. So.
All right.
Yeah.
I want y'all to know something right now. This right here is the love of my life.
Aw. Thank you, baby. Back at you.
She puts up with me, so she's got to be a special lady.
Somebody's got to do it.
Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully we'll get that piece of equipment soon. It's on back order. Like you said, it's probably in China,
It is.
headed
There's no
this
doubt.
way. I mean, you never know. But
Never know.
all right, guys, keep your eyes on what's going on. All of this mess with these tariffs and the market up and down, just hang in there. The market's going to come back, okay? It's going to be ugly. I mean, it took the politicians 40 years to get us in this position. And it's not going to be fixed overnight, and it's not going to be painless. But we can fix it, I have no doubt, within the next, year, 2 years at the most. And we can get this economy going again. We can get our country back strong. And what we need from you guys is a prayer to make sure that happens.
We can all commiserate together.
That's right. So
Support each other.
thank you guys for being here. I love every one of you. And with that, I'm going to say stay strong, keep prepping, and
pray for the United States.
The Orlando Prepper and Lady Prepper is out.
Out.